Hey fellow foodies, thank you for joining me on this journey. Our next stop on our tour of the 50 states is Idaho. Known for its potatoes, we will be making some baked potatoes. But I also wanted to add another Idaho favorite, which is the finger steaks. To start, we will be chopping some bacon and cooking them until they're crispy. This will take about 5 minutes. Then drain them on some paper towels. And we will be adding this to our baked potato for topping. The important part is to leave the bacon grease for our potatoes. Next, let's chop some scallions, or if you prefer parsley, you can use that as well. Chop about half a tablespoon per potato. I chopped about 2 tablespoons for 4 potatoes. Then preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. For our potatoes, for it to be considered an Idaho potato, it has to be grown in Idaho. The best potatoes to use are russet potatoes because they are high in starch and low in moisture. I grabbed 4 nice medium-sized russet potatoes. And the first thing you need to do is wash them and rinse them properly. Then, after that, we sprinkle them with a tablespoon of salt and then set them on a baking pan. Next, we will use the leftover bacon grease and brush our potatoes with it, about 3 tablespoons, to keep it moist and seal the outside. If you don't want to use bacon grease and want to make it healthier, you can use olive oil as well, but never use butter because it has a lot more water content and will cause your potatoes to get soggy. And also, butter has a lower smoking point. Bake our potatoes for about 50 minutes to an hour. And while we have our potatoes baking, let us work on our finger steaks. I got a nice piece of beef ribeye. You can use other cuts of beef such as beef chuck or even tenderloin. Cut your beef into about 1-inch strips. To get our coating and breading together, we need 1 cup of flour and half a cup of cornstarch for that extra crispiness, and also 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then combine it and set aside. And for our wet batter, add in half a cup of buttermilk and 1 egg and whisk together to combine. Also, don't forget to put 1 tablespoon of garlic salt to season our beef before we coat it in a dry and wet mixture. To do our breading, we will start with our flour mixture, then our egg and milk mixture, and then double coat it again with our flour for that extra crunch. Do all of this and then set it aside to let the flour soak and stick to our meat. Wait for our oil to heat up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then fry our beef in batches. Fry them for about 3 minutes on each side and then drain them on some paper towels. I like using a mayonnaise and ketchup mixture for my dipping sauce or even tartar sauce. You can use whatever dipping sauce you'd enjoy. Also, we want to prepare our baked potato filling at this point. Add about 1/3 cup of sour cream, 1 teaspoon of scallions, 1 teaspoon bacon bits, and 1 tablespoon of shredded cheese per potato. Then mix that and combine, and then set aside. And once our potato's internal temperature has reached about 210 degrees, then that's ready. I then slice an X on our potato and then gently give it a squeeze to allow some steam to escape. Scoop out most of your potato and add it in our topping mixture. Then mix it again to combine and then add in half a tablespoon of butter and a pinch of salt and black pepper to taste. Mix that again to combine and then put it back in our potatoes. Then garnish with some more bacon bits and scallions. And that's it! I hope you get to try this fluffy, perfectly baked potato and these crispy finger steaks. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more new weekly recipes. And as always, thanks for watching!